Recorder player 염은초 has won numerous competitions in Korea and abroad, emerging as a promising recorder player. She was the first Korean student to study woodwind instruments at the Guildhall School of Music and Drama, and the youngest student to earn the artist diploma. She plays background music for online games, animation movies, and even hit songs of famous idol groups. My dream is to become a music entertainer and spread the charm of recorder music. Today on Heart to Heart, professional recorder player 염은초, who has captivated audiences around the globe. That was such a beautiful performance. Thank you so much for opening our show.
Thank you.
It's very hard to believe that that is the same instrument that Korean students usually learn how to play in music class in elementary school. And it is my pleasure to introduce our guest on Heart to Heart today, recorder player 염은초. Would you like to say hello to our viewers that are watching?
Hello, Ariane TV. It's such a splendid opportunity to be here today and to perform for you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for the introduction, and thank you for joining us on Heart to Heart today. Now, as I mentioned earlier, in Korea, the recorder, and I also understand that in European countries as well, the recorder is an instrument that many children, elementary school students, learn in school.
Right.
I'm curious, is that when you started to play the recorder as well? And what is it about the recorder that you got hooked on? I mean, what's the reason why? Why did you instantly get addicted to the recorder?
Well, that's a very short story. So I was in a class. My beautiful teacher, she taught us in a classroom. And I just played it. In 10 seconds, I got fascinated by this natural sound, beautiful. So I kept playing, yeah.
And
that was it.
How old were you at the time?
I was 10.
10 years old?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were fascinated by this woodwind instrument at a very young age, just 10 years old. Now, when did you discover that you had this incredible music talent or this gift for the recorder, though?
I was, to be honest, I was very hardworking on this instrument.
I see.
I practiced it every day. Then, one day I got the special opportunity to join a youth recorder orchestra. And we all flew to Toronto, to Canada. And we had a sort of exchange concert, I think, kids to kids. And that was very good. I performed that night. What I remember now is that the audience, some of them were teachers and Canadian. They liked it, and I think I was a bit too much dancing, let's say. So they liked it, and great response from them. They told me, you should maybe keep playing. And I never thought that day that I would become a professional recorder player. But then I found myself, okay, maybe I should keep playing.
Maybe I'm good. Maybe I'm good, right?
Yeah, maybe I should try.
At the Recorder International, this is Niedersachsen, the 6 members of the jury, they unanimously voted for you. The head of the jury called you a stage monster who must perform on stage without question. Could you tell us more about the Recorder International Niedersachsen and what it was like to win?
It was great. Well, I practiced a lot. It was a huge honor to actually be there and play for those incredible teachers that were actually very, very famous recorder maestros, let's say. And then I was really happy to win the competition.
And how did it feel when you were called a stage monster? What thoughts,
monster.
went through your mind?
Maybe I should play less activity. I don't know. It was a huge pleasure, huge honor. But then I realized I should practice more.
Practice more.
To be more present, I don't know, in this industry. Should be more professional later on.
I see.
Yes.
Stage monster may sound negative, I guess.
Yeah, in
but
English,
it was definitely a compliment, because you were told that you must perform on stage no matter what. So, that was a huge compliment.
I remember before the last piece, before I perform, I couldn't continue.
Why not?
To start. There was too much applause. So the whole entire 10 minutes kind of stopped in the air. Oh, wow. No expectation. I didn't expect those. Then was that moment I knew that I should,
It seems that many people know of the recorder, but rarely will you meet someone that knows much about the recorder, I think. People, oh, that's a recorder, but people don't know much about the details, perhaps, the varieties of the recorders that there actually are. So you've brought several recorders of different sizes and shapes as well. So could you please tell us about each of these recorders?
The first one I'm going to introduce for you is this little recorder.
It's
called
very small.
Sopranino.
Okay.
That's, I will show you the high tones of Vivaldi Concerto, Allegro Molto.
Beautiful sound. Very, I don't know, it just reminds me of birds chirping for some reason.
That's true.
Birds. Okay. It's quite thin compared to the recorder that I am used to seeing.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's
yes,
a special handmade recorder from
I see.
Italy.
Oh. And what is it made of? What kind of wood?
It's olive.
Ah.
Yeah, next one is a soprano. We used to use those in primary elementary school.
See. That's beautiful as well. Oh, the sounds are beautiful. So this is the one that kids or children usually learn to play with.
Soprano.
Yes.
Soprano recorder.
Interesting. It looks smaller than I remember it to be.
The one that we used to use is a plastic, right?
Yes.
Yes. But those are not plastic. So, and this one?
That's quite the largest one, the biggest one.
Is an alto recorder.
Ah, I see.
Telemann Fantasy.
All right, it does have how would you describe the sound of this recorder? Heavier, maybe, perhaps, compared to the other two that you have played for us?
bass recorder.
I mean, when people usually see the bass recorder, do they know that it is a recorder? I bet you get questions. Wow, I have never seen such a big recorder before. So, I'd never imagined that was a recorder. It's beautiful sound
this
as well.
is normally used for quartet.
Ah, I see.
Yes, that's why. Yeah.
Your popularity among young children is on par with Pororo, you know, the little
Pororo.
penguin,
Yes.
which is a very popular Korean animation character.
Yeah.
All kids know Pororo, not only in Korea, but I
Yes.
think worldwide.
The
Kids
world
are
famous
crazy about
animation.
Yes, animation character. So, what was your recent concert about? Was it also for children? And how did your audiences respond to your performance?
They loved it. I performed several kids songs, especially for the audience that were very young. They were with their parents together. So many young kids, age 6 to 14. They came to me after concert and started to ask for signatures.
Oh, really?
Yes, they were so cute.
Oh. Did many of them, I assume many of them said, I want to learn the recorder as well. I want to become a professional recorder player like you.
Got a little fan letter.
Oh, really? How cute.
Yes, and I when I got back home, I opened it and it was like, the first sentence, I didn't really know so much about Recoder, but the concert was so beautiful. I appreciate so much. Thank you for playing. The little kids wrote it.
Oh,
and some of them drew.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Yeah.
So the kids loved it, and I'm sure the parents loved it as well. What did the parents have to say about, you know, your concerts and your performances?
They also asked for signatures.
They did, really?
And lots of photos together. I think that was sort of, my concerts, to be honest, that time was a new trial for education concerts.
So what exactly do you mean by an education concert? How different is it from the ordinary concerts that we all know of and the educational concerts?
Yes.
What did you focus on?
So mostly I perform Baroque music. Yes, it's one before classic period, Baroque music such as Vivaldi, Bach, Handel. But then this time, the concert dates were set on the kids' holiday, the vacation. So I said, okay, then we should play for kids. So then we should play this Pororo music, and I got to learn it very quickly.
Yes.
And then I called my guitar player. Could you please join me? There are such a big opportunity to perform for kids, and that will be something special.
Yeah, very special.
For me as well, and for kids as well. And that went successfully, totally amazing.
Okay.
Sold out.
Sold out, yes.
Yes.
When we say small venues, how small are there? What are these smaller venues, or where are these smaller venues that you give performances at?
I remember one concert was in hospital.
Oh.
Yes, for those people there in a lobby.
Oh, in the
Yeah,
okay.
open area.
The common area, yes.
And the people went through. But I started perform, and so many people came up, and that started with 10 people, I guess. Then went big, 50 people.
Oh, 50 people gathered around.
Yes. For example, another one was at the orphanary.
Orphanage?
Yes. That was in a garden with
Oh.
so many kids, and I played 곰새마리.
That's also...
It was not that big. It was all very small venue, but very special.
Right, right. So how did they contact you? How did you actually get to go to these locations and perform there? Give mini concerts there?
They thought actually the recorder is not that loud, and it's beautiful, very simple, easy songs.
Yes.
I could play non-classic and classic at the same time. So I think that's what they liked, and they found me, and they called me, so I went to perform for them. I was very happy.
Yes.
And also my dream when I was little was to perform every week. So then the place didn't matter. And also it was a big experiment for me.
Right. What do you think your audiences are most fascinated about when they hear you perform or when they see you perform? What do you think your audiences love about you and your performances?
I think they appreciate for playing recorder that I take it actually very seriously. I prepare every concert, each concert, very with all my heart. Yes, and I think even the easy pieces, I play it with all my heart, by my heart.
So when you prepare or put together ideas for a concert, I'm sure it depends on what kind of concert and how large the concert is, but how long do you usually practice or prepare for a single concert or a performance?
When I was a student, I practiced, let's say, 10 hours a day.
10 hours.
10, that was a lot. And now I still do the same, but with more musicians together.
I see.
And that's a big, new, fun part for me. I spend time as much as I can, actually.
Okay, of course, you're always with your recorders.
Yes.
What do you think is the charm of the recorder?
Easy.
Easy?
Simple, beautiful, natural. And also very nice sound.
What is your dream as a recorder player? What kinds of dreams
My
do you
dream?
have? Yes.
to play more beautiful music. One more.
Uh-huh.
And to try new things. I like to achieve new things. I love it.
Could I learn how to play? Could anyone learn how to play the recorder easily?
I suggest personally to practice 20 minutes a day.
20 minutes a day. Okay.
Gift.
Oh, this is
you.
for me. Oh, thank you. So it's a
Yes.
book that'll help you learn very easily. Oh, and it says Euncho's Recoder Land. This is actually by you.
That's for you.
Oh, thank you. Recoder Land, Euncho right here. Okay. Oh, that's a very cute picture. Thank you so much. I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll try with my little boy.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Great.
by ourselves.
My big pleasure.
Plastic recorders to begin with.
Yes.
Okay, and here's our very final last question I'd like to ask you. What the recorder means to you, maybe if I could add, what or how would life be different without the recorder?
So, what it means to me, I think it was and it still is my destiny and my dream. Destiny.
Destiny and your
So,
dream.
since I began this recorder instrument, my life changed. I went to travel all over the world, and I had so much fun with it.
Right.
Yes.
And how would life be different without the recorder? What do you think you'd be doing if it weren't for the recorder, if you hadn't learned how to play the recorder? Have you ever thought about that?
I was still playing recorder.
No matter what? Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's you and your recorders. Well, thank you so much for this opportunity. I mean, I really learned a lot about this wonderfully beautiful, charming woodwind instrument recorder.
Thank you
For giving us the opportunity to learn about the sounds and all about the recorder and for your performance to open up our show. Would it be possible for you to play something for us as we say goodbye as well?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. So, yes, please, tell us about the tune that you will be performing for us, playing for us.
So today I'm going to perform for you a beautiful Korean song, 너의 의미, the meaning of you.